Glub, 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 glub.
Hey guys, welcome to Friday, the final day of the Mutz Mini Mash series here at Maumee Bay. We are in the lovely Ottawa room here inside of Rockwell Steakhouse. Just another fine aspect of the Oliver House, really beautiful.
Right, there's just nooks and crannies everywhere, just cool little artifacts. And
cool beer.
What we have behind us is just tons of old beer bottles and some
memorabilia,
German memorabilia. It's like walking through kind of like a beer museum at the Oliver House. I'd really enjoy that.
Yeah. Today it's beautiful outside, a nice warm summer day in Toledo, and what better to pair with a nice beautiful day than a Mojito Wit?
Let's have Clint tell us what goes into this Mojito Wit.
It's going to be really, really low alcohol. It's going to be 4% alcohol. You know, because I'm thinking just more along the lines of something really spritzy, really refreshing, way more session than I guess anything that we've ever done. A homebrew friend of mine who was doing lime in the coconut wit, and I found myself like gravitating towards making a recipe like that. But then I feel like I didn't want to, steal his ideas or make him think that. You know what I mean? I don't know what his recipe was. I just thought it would be a cool premise for a beer. It ended up being a Mojito Wit, lots of fresh mint. Literally picked that morning, put it in a big old Ziploc bag, and I beat it with a pan, and then. You don't want to put it in the beer at any point because you're going to extract tannin, you're going to extract chlorophyll. So basically I steeped the mint, made a nice, really strong minty tea, and then I poured that into the end of the boil. It was really lightly hopped. We were at the Craft Brewers Conference a couple months back. We were able to find somebody who actually is taking these ingredients, they're actually distilling them. So they're getting these nice, pure alcohol-based extracts, Basically, they're like tinctures, but I thought it'd be a good go to do the lemon, rather the lime, with the mint, and it turned out awesome.
We were able to have a sample of this straight from the fermenter, so we had it as fresh as humanly possible, but it was still young at that point, so it'd be interesting to see how it kind of came into its own.
Everything ages, even day by day, beer ages just a little bit, and so it'll be cool to see how these compare. So,
all right, let's take a sniff.
But you can definitely smell the mojito in there. I mean, it smells like lime and mint.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of a crazy idea because you've never had anything like this before.
Right.
Where have you had this? Nowhere. But it smells like a mojito. I mean, it smells a little bit like 7-Up or like sour Skittles. Like
I'm picking up like a little Lysol, like lemony freshness.
Yeah. It's very, very intriguing. So, all right, let's
Cheers.
try it out. Cheers. It just makes me laugh because it's such a weird flavor. You've never had anything like this. It tastes, the mojito mint leaves are different than like gum mint, obviously, and so it definitely has a really fresh minty taste, but without being like spearmint flavor, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know what to go into this because I don't even know if I've even had a mojito before, but very nice, lemony. In the best way possible, it tastes like Lysol. It's like a lemony. I'm getting a lemony freshness, bright lemon freshness that just reminds me of Lysol. If you could drink Lysol,
it's so clean and so crisp. It's very easy to drink. I'm impressed by what he could do with such a weird idea of a Mojito Wit.
Yeah, this is a much, 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 much better tasting Coors Summer Brew. Because Coors Summer Brew sucked, but this does not. To me, it doesn't really taste like beer to me. It's slightly beer flavored Sprite or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's a different experience than having a beer.
Right, and I guess if you're gonna compare this to anything on the market, it'd be like a summer shandy. There's like that kind of the summer light, refreshing beer that's not really fully a beer. But I think it's even less beer tasting than a summer shandy. I mean, it's really lemony and really, really minty, and just it tastes. I can't say it enough. It tastes fresh. Yeah, it's not too sweet either, which is something that I enjoy. Because some beers that are summery, they get a little bit sweeter. This is not that case at all. I mean, it's just smooth and drinkable and just really, really nice. All right, Ron, why don't you tell me what you think of this Mojito Wit?
I think that it's pretty good. I'm going to give this one like an 82 or 83. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I get that mojito flavor, the nice minty, lemony freshness that's really, really nice and bright.
Yeah.
It's a well done beer. It's not my favorite that they've done, but I enjoy the brewing process of it, and I think it's an interesting beer. So 82.
Okay. I think this has potential to be a really cool canned summer beer. I think they need to dial in a little bit, but I would go 85. I think maybe even turn up the mint flavor a little bit more, and maybe just keep the lime just the same, but just have a little bit more malt, and that would really just make this an A beer. But I think for the first time, and like you said, just for the experimentation of it all, an 85's it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, it really fits in with the spirit of what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Make a week of experimental beers, see what sticks, and see what kind of success they can achieve. I think really all week long they had some really nice, solid beers.
Yeah.
A few stuck out more than the others.
Yeah.
This one, but I just love the experimentation, and I think for what they did, turned out pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys, always remember,
We're the Brew Review Crew.
we'll review.
A brew for you.
Cheers. Happy 4th of July.
America.
Hey guys, like that review? Click on the video for our previous episode.
You want to check out your favorite beer by the style? Click on the logo in the top left corner.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Cheers.